and welcome back to the Strong.Sistas vlogs. Today is a rest day from the gym, but today is an extra special day.
Giving those dumbbells a rest today.
Yes, it is both Sausage Saturday and Nose to Tail Feast Day. Wow, what a day. What a day.
Sorry guys, booked and busy biatches. It's Sausage Saturday.
So in today's vlog, we'll be showing you guys our more creative carnivore meals, since it's our Nose to Tail Feast Day where we take some extra special parts of the animal and just get a little creative.
Yeah, we combined Sausage Saturday with Nose to Tail Feast for the ultimate Nose to Tail Sausage Saturday feast.
Yeah, sounds excellent. So let's get going.
There's a standoff going on. Hey. That's my pork fat. Is that your pork fat?
He's guarding it.
That's my pork fat.
He's guarding it and emitting some sort of energetics to Marshmallow. She can sense it, so she doesn't move. She cannot move from that spot.
This is a side glance. He's giving the side eye. And she's got the ears back.
She's locked in place. She cannot move from that spot. I just want my pork.
Side eye.
Stare down.
Okay, this week's players in the Nose to Tail Saturday Sausage Feast. First, we've got some pastured duck breast.
So we source ours from White Oak Pastures, who do pastured poultry properly. Let's show these duck boobies off. So first off, it comes with this beautiful skin cap. So the skin on duck is extra fatty and beautifulness. And then boom, look at these boobies, this beautiful color.
Okay, wait, turn it around. It literally looks like those fillers that you put in your bra like back in the day.
Oh my gosh.
When you're a teen.
Okay, so here we have the like padding of a bra and the actual boobies. Beautiful. It has beautiful padding.
Beautiful padding. We're also using some sliced beef heart from White Oak Pastures, so it's really convenient that White Oak Pastures pre-slices their heart. It's super easy to deal with if you don't want to cut into a full heart. We've got two beautiful ribeye steaks from our full cow.
Treating
We're getting extremely fancy right here. All right, we are going to be making some sausage, and the ingredients for our sausage is lamb. So we've got ground lamb and then some lamb liver, and then we're going to be putting some fresh herbs in there.
We sourced our lamb from our local farmer, but White Oak Pastures also sells good lamb products.
We're going to be adding some Iberico pork fat as our raw source of fat today, again from White Oak Pastures. They're pretty much the only place in America with the Iberico pork, and it's awesome. And then my babies, my preciouses, oh my god, my babies. So I made some duck ham recipe video coming out this week to make your own.
Then last but not least, we're going to do some eggs in our coddler again because we loved that. It was so fun.
In case you missed it last week, look at my cute coddler with the cute chickies. Love this guy. It is 1:30 p.m. Let's get started.
Mixing up the sausage ingredients, we've got the ground lamb, the lamb liver, the Iberico pork fat, and then some spices. We've got rosemary, oregano, basil, and then of course some salt. So we included a full do-it-yourself sausage recipe in a previous video that we will link to right here. So we're not going to show you guys like all the steps today, but just wanted to discuss a little bit about like fasting while we prep this food. So Sarah and I don't really follow like a strict fasting schedule. We do like to practice time-restricted feeding most days, so that just means like, you know, the eating in a tighter window. So I would say most days, what are we, like 18-6-ish?
Probably.
Maybe like a 6-hour feeding window most days, but we aren't strict about the schedule. What we want to do is just try to finish our last meal by like 7 p.m. so that way we finish eating about 2 hours before bedtime.
Yeah.
That's honestly the thing we care about most.
So we're not like digesting a bunch of food at night, especially if we ate an OMAD that day, which we usually eat 2 meals a day. But people do ask us a lot, like, because we talk a lot about how when we first got into keto, we were doing a lot of fasting. So we would do like 24-hour fasts a week, like 1 time a week. And if we're still doing a lot of prolonged fasts, we find within carnivore, like, you see a lot of the benefits that you would have maybe obtained from fasting just by living this lifestyle. And I feel like we definitely are still in ketosis with carnivore.
Plus, this last year, we've really been prioritizing like gym performance and muscle gain. And to be honest, prolonged fasts and gym performance and muscle gain don't necessarily go hand in hand. If you're looking to optimize like muscle and strength gains, I wouldn't recommend doing a ton of periodic fasts. That's not saying periodic fasts aren't incredibly good for health, but they shouldn't be a main priority. And we don't like the mindset of trying to use prolonged fasts for like a weight loss tool, because it's just that's like a quick fix.
Well, I think it just depends on your relationship with food.
Yeah.
If you can use a prolonged fast for weight loss and you have a ton of weight to lose, then it makes sense. But so we noticed this trend that was going on Instagram where people were taking part in prolonged fast like 1 time a week, 3-day fast, and it was leading to them to binge.
Yeah.
So then they would binge fast, and that's a very unhealthy relationship.
We're probably due for a prolonged fast for health reasons, for gut reasons. There's many therapeutic benefits of the prolonged fast.
That is why we were doing the 24-hour fast frequently though, because we were trying to repair our health back. Now we're just maintaining and optimizing our health, but we had some repairing to do. Anyway. I just seared up that beautiful beef heart. So I just do a quick sear on a cast iron with some butter. And I like to leave the insides probably pretty still pink in here. Look at Ashley get behind it.
Alright, time to make some sausage.
We have our stand mixer and our sausage attachment.
The first step is to grind it before we form the sausage sacks.
Grind the meats.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn this bad boy on.
It's Sausage Saturday.
Prepare yourselves for a meat waterfall. Ready, Sarah? Sing with me.
Don't go chasing waterfalls. Isn't it a baby? Look at it to the day. Ooh, yeah.
Wake up, wish I could close my eyes, go back to sleep, not have to get up. The hill to climb too high, far too steep, just wanna stay put. I needed that heat of being, break the me when no one can. You were my rock, what place?
Let me make my sausage. Are we gonna get copyrighted on this? This is a Kevin stock original. How do I turn it off? Kevin is awesome. You should check out our podcast episode we do with him. We have one on his podcast and then a recorded audio we did on our YouTube channel. I'll put it in the description below. Kevin is a carnivore veteran and he has a lot of good experience that you could probably really benefit from.
I learned so much from reading all of his like free resources on his website.
Oh, absolutely. One of the most interesting things about Kevin is that he is very much a self-experimenter. And so I just recall reading in one of his newsletters, his Saturday Sevens, that he was trying to work on his voice. So I know he was doing like working on his drawing skills at one point, then working on his voice. So he just really puts himself out there and YOLOs it and just improves himself. It's so cool. It's funny.
We need to embrace that and improve our dance skills. We said
yeah. So that was a video of him just singing, and honestly, it was great.
Alright, time to stuff these sausage sacks.
Sausage stuff and sack time.
So now time to sack these sausages. So we've got the casing, which is the sheep intestine, on this other meat grinder attachment. And since we're not doing that many sausages today, we're going to try to just cut this and save this part for another day.
I'm going to go reverse sear these ribeye steaks, so I'll be back.
So clearly the sausage has two-step process. 1, to grind the meat up, and then 2, to stuff these sausages in the sack. How big do you want these links? You think that's about
I
good?
think that size really matters.
Yep.
And that's a pretty good size.
Okay, so we're gonna make our sausage links this
Is
size.
it about the size of your thumb?
Thumb size. So a lot of the ground mixture ends up getting stuck or caught in the grinder attachment itself. So we have to do some hand stuffing, alright, y'all? Yep, this is us being extra. Do not let any sausage meat go to waste. Yes, there you go. So I was definitely able to add a few more links to my sausage chain. This is the new swag. Scarf, you can tie it like this. Scarf. Sausage scarf. Or you can just keep it chain style, tie these together, and you've got a little chain. What do you guys think? So you are technically supposed to let these hang and age and dry out a little bit, but we want to cook some up for this meal. So we're just gonna let them hang while we're cooking the rest of the meal and then just slice off a few for today and save a few for tomorrow.
So I turn around for 1 second and she has her phone set up as she's taking a photo shoot with her freaking sausage necklace. Yes, girl. Work the angles. Work the angles. Work it. Oh, do your chain hang low, do it wobble to the floor. Can you tie it in a knot? Is it platinum, is it gold? Can you put it over your shoulder? If it hot, it make it go. Do your chain hang low? Hello, yes, it is I, Queen Marshmallow, up on my throne. Okay, this is my throne. I will sit here all day and I rest my paws on my throne with queen-like tendency.
It's like pie crust, but better. So I collected all the rendered fat from cooking the duck breasts, and there is just a ton of leftover fat from the skin to just show how much fat is in them patents for the boobies. So we're gonna keep this and use this for confit. This is a beast of a nose to tail feast. Oh my goodness, I am so excited.
Tell us what we got here.
So we've got a ribeye, reverse seared. We've got 2 of our sausage links. Duck breast with crispy hats. So that's the skin. Just give it a little bit of time. Let it have its time. Okay. Some lightly seared beef liver, some seared beef heart, and then 2 coddled eggs, and last but not least, some raw Iberico pork fat. This is a real treat. It's like a sweet olive oil hint, and it has quite a different texture than raw beef suet. So if you're looking for a raw animal fat source, definitely give raw Iberico pork fat a try from White Oak Pastures. So I believe it is time to eat this beast of a feast. We have the rest of the sausages that we are going to just let hang and let age for a little bit. Let's eat, yo.